Hey everyone, and welcome to a special video today on Crazy Controller. It's Andres here, and yes, it's a special day for Nintendo and Nintendo fans as well, because today, from the recording of this video in Australia, the new Nintendo Switch OLED model has been released, and I've been able to grab one. This video, I'm going to be doing a unboxing and first impressions, and I'm really excited to get my hands on this and try it out to see what are some of these new additions. So if you like this unboxing and these first impressions, make sure you click that subscribe button, because I'm going to be releasing a few more videos about the Nintendo Switch OLED in the coming days, and make sure you click that thumbs up as well. That will help the channel out. Thank you very much, and let's get straight into it. I hope you enjoyed the video. So let's start off with the box. As we can see, the first thing we see in the front of the box is the Nintendo Switch itself, the OLED model, with those beautiful new white colored Joy-Cons, which I can't wait to see in person, and we'll get into that in a second. On the side of the box we have the Nintendo Switch logo, and then on the top we of course have the nice Nintendo red brand theme, which is very exciting. Just on the other side, we have here some additional information. Now on the back of it, we can see the beautiful colors showcasing the three different ways of playing the Switch. We have tabletop mode, we have TV mode, and then we have handheld mode as well. And I like how they've really made those colors pop, which makes sense because it's all about that 7-inch OLED display on this, which really will pop those colors. But let's dive a little bit deeper and actually see the system. I'm super excited. Alright, so let's pop this open from the flap on the bottom. So firstly, we can see there we have some instructions, and then there we go. The beautiful Joy-Cons, the white Joy-Cons there, they look really nice. And then the Switch itself. Start by grabbing these out. Wow, they look really nice actually. Again, this is the first time that we've got white Joy-Cons for the Nintendo Switch, and they look really nice. It's a nice white. I might put these there. Get the second one out. Yeah, it's always exciting getting fresh, brand new Joy-Cons. And then, of course, we have the main unit itself here, the actual main OLED display. And wow, look at that. Wow, I can definitely see the difference already in the display. I never thought this would actually make a big difference when it comes to size, but there is literally no border on this new Switch. 7-inch diagonally compared to the original Switch, which is 6.2, I believe. When you think about the numbers, it doesn't seem like it's going to be a dramatic change, but it definitely, just from here turned off, I can definitely tell it's a dramatic change, and it's going to be really nice playing games on this on handheld. On the back we have the new kickstand, and it actually feels, I've heard this from other videos, but it does feel cold to the touch. It does feel like it's a bit of like a metal, but again, I'm not too sure. Nintendo hasn't confirmed if it is metal or like a high quality plastic, but it feels really cold to the touch, which is quite nice. And then we have the little groove there, which then the kickstand, I'm a bit nervous to do it, but again, let's just, oh yes, yes, finally, we have some nice resistance on this, which is great, and it actually goes quite far back. Look at that. That is totally amazing. And the micro SD is behind again, but it's diagonally, not upwards compared to the previous one. but that feels so good. It doesn't feel as plastic compared to the previous Switch. It definitely feels like a better build. It's a little bit more heavier from memory. That's what it feels like. And again, because of the OLED display, it's glass front, so better quality materials compared to what we had in the previous one. So this is a nice little upgrade so far, and I'm quite impressed. I'm quite impressed how this actually looks. Let's connect the Joy-Cons to it and see how that looks. Ooh, love that click, that iconic Nintendo Switch click. Nice. And that looks really beautiful. I have to say the white really complements the black, and that's what it looks like there. Very nice. This feels pretty much the same as a Nintendo Switch. It looks like a Nintendo Switch, but because of, I don't know, I don't know if it's because it's new, but the fact that, you know, with the glass screen, and it just feels more better quality materials, much more better build as well around it. It just feels really more premium and really nice in the hands. And I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed. One little thing that this really feels nice is that the Joy-Cons actually don't wiggle as much compared to the previous Switch. When you click them in, there's a bit of movement in the gap of the Joy-Cons. This actually has a little bit movement, but it feels a little bit different. It doesn't feel the same as the original Switch, which is a good thing. Grab this out, which then reveals a few cables. So we have the Nintendo HDMI cable in here. This cable here is actually a different type of cable compared to the original Switch. Instead of HDMI 1.4, this is actually a HDMI 2.0, and this is all due to a YouTuber who's done a teardown of the dock. And yeah, he mentions that the dock itself can actually output 4K at 60 hertz or 60 frames per second, but that's something that we need to find out later on officially from Nintendo. And wow, that looks sleek. That looks super nice and clean, and that is the nice white OLED model dock. I like it. I like it a lot. Again, very similar to the previous one, more rounded edges. We can see as well the front has actually a nice embossed logo of the Nintendo Switch, and it's not as large as the original Switch. It's a lot smaller, which to me, I actually think that is a little bit more modern and a lot more sleeker, and it looks really nice. Just again, looking, I didn't realize this inside. It's probably a little bit hard to notice in the camera. Again, I'm gonna have some closer shots playing, but it's actually a gloss inside, which is quite nice, shiny, and it looks like there's a little bit more room compared to the original as well. You probably know with the original, there's prone of scratching when you put it in because of the tightness of the dock. This actually, just from the first impressions, it actually looks like it's been slightly redesigned inside to allow a little bit more room, hopefully to prevent that, but time will tell. We still have the two USBs at the front. But then at the back, which we have the change with we have a little bit more of a different design in the groove to allow our cables, and this pops off completely, which I knew about, so I'm not worried that it's broken. It completely comes off, which I think a lot of people are actually going to prefer. It allows more space to plug in. But a huge new change is the Lan Port. Now we have the Lan Port inbuilt in the dock, so we can get faster speeds for online play and of course downloading games as well straight to the Switch. We have HDMI out and then the AC adapter, of course, and this actually just pops back in. Easy done. All right, let's keep going and see what else we have in here. Of course, we have the AC adapter for the dock, the same AC adapter as we're used to. Then we have the controller grip, which again is the same black one that we've got in the previous Nintendo Switch. And then, of course, we have the straps, which we have the nice little braided strap part of it as well, with the white and black colored theme. And of course we got two, because we have two Joy-Cons. And that is pretty much it for the box. There's nothing else in the box. Let's put this in and see how it looks. Beautiful. Look at that. That looks really modern. It looks really sleek. Yes, from afar, it's definitely a Nintendo Switch, but I actually really like the white color. I'm actually really impressed. First impressions are really good. I'm impressed the quality and how it feels. That screen, you can definitely tell it's gonna be a lot larger, so I can't wait to turn this on for the very first time. And these white Joy-Cons look so nice. I never thought I would actually like the white color, but I'm really happy I ended up getting this. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing and my first impressions. Again, I absolutely love the Nintendo Switch. I've always loved it, and for the last 4 or so years I've been playing it a lot, especially in handheld mode. So even though technically these don't actually have a lot of new changes, the internals are the same, the battery life is the same, the fact that we get a little bit more enhanced audio, the fact that we get a bigger display, 7-inch with OLED quality, better colors, which I can't wait to try, and a new dock that potentially just from first teardowns, potentially can output 4K 60 frames per second, and has a Lan Port inbuilt as well. I couldn't be happier, and I'm looking forward to play a lot of new games on this model. Again, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, click that thumbs up, and click that notification bell as well, because I'm going to be releasing more videos during the weekend and start of next week, where I'm going to start doing comparisons between the previous one and as well some game testing to see how it looks like on the OLED display. Thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.